Assalamu alaikum and good morning to the educators and students of Orient Islamic School. My name is Taskin Salaji and I'm honored to be your head girl for 2021. As always, we begin in the name of Allah with a Qiraat by Aslam Jessa.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا ماكثين فيه أبدا وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا وإنا لجاعلون ما عليها صعيدا جرزا أم حسبت أن أصحاب الكهف والرقيم كانوا من آياتنا عجبا إذ أوى الفتية إلى الكهف فقالوا ربنا آتنا من لدنك رحمة وهيئ لنا من أمرنا رشدا وتركنا بعضهم يومئذ يموج في بعض ونفخ بالصور فجمعناهم جمعا وعرضنا جهنم يومئذ للكافرين عرضا الذين كانت أعينهم في غطاء عن ذكري وكانوا لا يستطيعون سمعا أفحسب الذين كفروا أن يتخذوا عبادي من دوني أولياء إنا أعتدنا جهنم للكافرين نزلا قل هل ننبئكم بالأخسرين أعمالا الذين ضل سعيهم في الحياة الدنيا وهم يحسبون أنهم يحسنون صنعا أولئك الذين كفروا بآيات ربهم ولقائه فحبطت أعمالهم فلا نقيم لهم يوم القيامة وزنا ذلك جزاؤهم جهنم بما كفروا واتخذوا آياتي ورسلي هزوا إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبغون عنها حولا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا صدق الله العظيم.
Jazakallah Aslam for that beautiful rendition. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Talha Dara and I am the head boy for Orient for 2021. In a world where our lives have been thrown into disarray, you as a student body have shown incredible strength and courage to persevere and to adapt to a completely different lifestyle than what we are used to. But you don't have to do it alone. As prefects, we will continue to support, encourage and stand by you during this difficult time.
It is our duty as prefects to help our fellow learners in all aspects of life. During these turbulent times, it is our responsibility to offer assistance physically as well as emotionally to our younger counterparts. Without further ado, I now call upon Leia Ismail and Uwais Ismail, your heads of academics, to say a few words. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Leia Ismail and I am privileged to be your female head of academia for the year 2021. Orient Islamic School takes pride in being one of of the most academically inclined and thriving schools in KZN. Orient has, however, stated that the most important stakeholder in facilitating this dream of academic excellence is you, the learners. It is your motivational drive that must constantly be rekindled by your burning desire to learn and your ultimate aim to pass well. I now hand you over to Grace Ismail, who will further what I have to say.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Grace Ismail, and for the year of 2021, I will be the head of academia. We are aware of the severity of this time for our school. However, we should all realize that we have a role to play to making sure we get through this. So with our support and a bit of self-reflection, we hope that our school continues to thrive academically. With that being said, we wish you all the best for your 2021 academic year. Jazakallah.
Now call upon Fatima Arbi and Aslam Desai to address you as the heads of Islamia.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Fatima Arbi, and I am honored to be your head of Islamiyat in 2021. The past year has definitely been a roller coaster ride, and one of the most important lessons that the global pandemic has taught us is the importance of deen in our lives. As your prefects, we hope to personify the teachings of our beautiful religion, and in keeping with that, we would like to offer our time and support to all those who require assistance of any kind or are simply looking for friendly confidence. Let us try our best to strengthen our iman, repair our relationship with our Lord, and pray to Him to ease the pain of all those suffering for His will. Jazakallah.
Assalamu alaikum to one and all. I am the head of Islamiyat for 2021. This past year has been very difficult for many of us. Some of us may have lost close relatives and friends. We ask Allah to grant them Jannatul Firdaus and grant the families sabr in these trying times. We should not become despondent in the mercy of Allah. Allah says in the Quran that He does not burden a person with more than what they can bear. May Allah protect each and every one of us and grant us afiyah. As the head of Islam for 2021, we hope to motivate and inspire you, our fellow learners, to be good human beings by instilling values in you that build good character. It is our goal to help you to achieve success so that you can grow up to be an asset to the community and a good role model for generations to come. Today being the day of Friday, we should all try and recite Surah Al-Kahf. Among the many rewards of reciting this on a Friday is that the person who recites the first 10 ayah of Surah Al-Kahf on a Friday will be saved from the fitna of Dajjal. May Allah grant us the to practice upon this. Jazakallah.
Lastly, Head of Sports at Orient for 2021, Atia Umar and Mohammed Sigid Mohammed will now tell you a little bit about sporting activities planned for this year.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Atia Umar and I am your Deputy Head of Sport for 2021. We know that 2020 was a difficult year, bringing all codes of sport to a halt. It is my aim to bring the spirit of sport back to OIS this year. We will take every precaution and work within the constraints that COVID-19 has imposed upon us. Given the current circumstances, however, inter-class and training has been postponed for the first time.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am Mohammed Saeed Mohammed and I am the main head of sports for 2021. Just picking up where Atia left off, however, the inter-class tournaments and training would be started again the second time after Ramadan. We understand that the pandemic has impacted our lives, has impacted our lives negatively, and we will do our utmost to aid the learners of Orient Islamic School. No matter what problems you may face, the prefects at Orient Islamic School will always be able to help wherever necessary. We hope that 2021 can be a enjoyable year going to Islamic school. Jazakallah.
And so it is our pleasure to introduce to you your guides, mentors, and counselors, your prefects for 2021. Anas al-Sarraj, Talha Badat, Walid Isa, Zaid Ismail, Ibrahim Norad, Usama Abu, Mutra Isa, Muhammad Riza Musa, Saad Arbi, Muhammad Basa, Umar Khalwa, Yunus Kambata, Jay Lingoba, Muhammad Wais Wali Muhammad, Muhammad Saeed Muhammad, Aslam Desai, I hand you over to the schemes of dogs.
Fatima Zahra Suleiman, Humaira Khadwa, Adila Gaudi, Ilham Pasha, Sara Bakas, Alia Ramya, Amira Sabji, Khadija Kanani, Atya Chetty, Leila Khalifa, Shazneen Arbi, Leia Ismail, Fatima Arbi, and Adia Umar. Please repeat after me. I sincerely promise that I will fairly and impartially fulfill the responsibilities of a prefect of the school. I will faithfully and truly uphold and obey the rules and regulations of Orient Islamic School and conduct myself in a manner with Islamic morals and ethics. A great leader's courage to fulfill his vision comes from passion, not position. And we're proud to be your leaders for 2021. Thank you.
We will end our program with a closing dua by Aslam Desai.
اللهم انت السلام ومنك السلام تبارك يا ذا الجلال والاكرام. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمه انك انت الوهاب. اللهم حبب الينا الايمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره الينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم اني اسالك العفو والعافيه. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم سلمنا لرمضان وسلم رمضان لنا وسلمه لنا متقبلا. اللهم بارك لنا في شعبان وبلغنا رمضان. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum. Firstly, I would like to congratulate the head prefects and all those responsible for the induction ceremony this morning. It was very dignified, alhamdulillah. I also want to talk to our prefects in particular about the importance of their leadership roles. The fact that you have been nominated and elected as prefects should be seen as an opportunity for you to display leadership skills. Which means that, as somebody has pointed out, it's the issue of leadership is not about position but about passion. So you must believe actively and sincerely that I have been given this responsibility, and it's not just a badge that I have, but I need to do something to ensure that I uphold the rules, the code of conduct, and more importantly, the kind of image that the school has developed over the years. So you've got to play your part as leaders. At the same time, we have observed that very often, I'm talking about my experiences, I visit many schools. The leaders, the prefects play a very important part in actually assisting the school in dealing with issues relating to movement of learners, discipline, counseling. You must be a friend to others. You have to be that kind of leader that people will come to you in order for them to share whatever difficulties they may have. And if you can't sort it out, then obviously refer to somebody else. But the point I want to make is that this is an opportunity for you to develop leadership skills, because you are the ones who will be taking over when you leave the school from others in current leadership positions. Our biggest issue, not only in the Muslim community but across the world, is the fact that we don't have a sufficient number of young people willing to volunteer their time to serve organizations. And in serving the organizations, obviously you serve the community. So once again, congratulations to our prefects, head prefects, and the prefects for this occasion. And also, of course, the grade 11s are present. You are the ones who are going to step up to the plate, and it's not going to be very long. Clearly, the matrics will have their responsibilities in terms of their own studies come July, August. So that is the time that I'm sure Mrs. Nadesan and the prefect masters and mistresses will be looking at appointing grade 11 learners. So you have at least 4 or 5 months to display the kind of leadership skills so that you can be chosen to take over from the 2021 prefects. Okay, once again, Jazakallah, and I wish all of you well. The key issue, as I was listening to the news as it was coming up this morning, is that we have to do everything to keep ourselves safe. In as much as we are now suffering from this COVID-19 fatigue, all of us are tired of wearing masks and social distancing and sanitizing, etc. The sad reality is that many countries are now gearing up for the third wave. I think you would have seen this: Saudi Arabia, Italy, Spain, you name it. They are entering the hard lockdown period. We've got to do whatever we can to ensure that we don't reach that stage, inshallah. All right, Jazakallah, assalamu alaikum. Can I hand over to Talha to dismiss?
You may lead up your classes in the orderly fashion, starting from the back. Girls to the back and the boys to the front, please.